Hello my friends, it's episode 35. Just to warn you in advance, I have quite a bit to talk about, which is probably going to prohibit me from actually playing the game too much. And when I mean talk, I mean that I've pretty much solved the game. And that's the problem. So, many of you will have heard in the past me talk about why level balancing systems are crap. Where the game tracks your level and in some way links the content to your level. Because as soon as you understand how that system works, the game becomes solved, effectively. Because there's always some kind of flaw in that kind of system. By nature, it's just a flawed way of controlling difficulty. That, if it's not aggressive enough, then there's usually ways to tweak your gear to make the game too easy. If it's too aggressive, then there's often ways to avoid leveling to make the game easy. And so on. It's one of those things where it's just lazy. And due to the fact that it's lazy, it often breaks after a while. So, let's start talking about, what the issue is with this game. Now, as I mentioned in previous episodes, and as we discovered recently, there is a level comparison going on in this game, and it seems to be about 10% per level. So, for every level that you are above the enemy, you seem to do about 10% more damage and take about 10% less damage. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the exact figure. Now, remember, I'm playing on a difficulty where the enemy is supposed to do 25% more damage to me, and I'm supposed to take deal 25% less. But it seems to be the last calculation in the stack. So when I was really over leveled, the enemy it could still damage me. In most cases, I was about 4 levels above. But when I was doing 40% more damage and they were doing 40% less, I was just deleting the enemy, really. And they were doing so little to me. Now, after that, we liberated a sector. And the nearby sectors then rose to the level that I was at when I liberated the sector, which was 14. If I remember correctly. It was either 14 or it was 15, but I'm pretty sure it was 14. So what happens is, whenever you liberate a sector, the level of all the other sectors matches whatever your current level is. Whatever your current overall level is. Which in my case, I believe it was 14. Or thereabouts. Then, from that point on, you can level up as much as you want. And the more you level up, the easier your next assault will be. So I could level up to level 20, I could level up to level 25, I could level up as much as I wanted between now and the next sector. And that would make the next sector I hit just trivial to beat. But as soon as I beat that sector, all the enemy sectors that remain will rise to that level. So, that means that there's two ways to exploit that. Either you overlevel because then you know that taking a sector will be super easy, and you just repeat that process over and over and over again, which is seemingly what the developers intended for you to do. Or you deliberately avoid leveling. You keep your units at a specific level, like say 15 or 16 or whatever, and you just never level. And when you clear a sector, it will stay the same level. And because you're staying at one level, you then take the opportunity to get as many rare parts, rare components as you possibly can to really sort of twink up your capabilities. But either way, you've basically you have solved the game in that you know that you can just level up because the level of your workshop seems to be approximately one above your average level. So my workshop is level 16 and my units are on average 15. So you could just sit still. You could use the rest exploit if you wanted to. You could just sit. You could just sit at a resupply point and actually just level up. And I'm not even joking. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. So if I were... And this would be a pain in the ass. If I was to unequip my mechs, like this, and then have the resupply system resupply them for me, oh, that's the resupply point. So, if I resupply... Note that my current workshop level is 16, right? Look, it's jumped to 17. The capital, by the way, is currently level 15. Okay, so the resupply is complete. And you see that now the workshop is level 17. So then I could just go back to my units. If I so wished. Having just received a load of level 16 gear. Look at how dumb this is. Okay. So now I can just go. No, workshop, level 17. I can go back to the world. I can resupply. And just note that this is generating ass loads of supplies for me as well. Just to be clear here. Like, it's not just that I'm leveling up, I'm actually making money like crazy. Okay, and now I'm up to 17. I'm going to presume it's not 18 because... it's not wanting to give me higher level stuff, but I could make higher level stuff. I could sell this to make money and then replace the items. And I will show you that. So I can cut all this. Okay, so I can cut all of that. And then I can go to my inventory. And I can delete all this stuff that I've been given. Shim's no. There's no way to select all. There's a way to unselect all, which is helpful, since I keep accidentally triggering it. You can see my supplies flying up here as well. Okay, so there's all my gear, and I'm currently level 17, and now I could just go here and make common parts if I wanted to at level 17. Using the supplies I just got. Let's say shields are kind of expensive, but anyway. Let's make a load of shields. Say, let's make some arms and some legs. And then resupply. Resupplying, nearly done. Resupplying complete. still 17. It's fine. So, it's just taking me a little bit to prove the point here, but you can see how this is infinitely sustaining, or it will be. This is not even like the workshop can build 4 items at once when it's fully upgraded as well. All the stuff that's level 16 can just come off and be sold. Now, allegedly, it says that all of these are level 17, which is funny. There we go, look, 18. I'm level 18. I actually only had to make 1 item. I guess, actually. I think. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? Let's see if that's the truth. So, if I were to... I need some money first. So yeah, look, you can quite clearly see how the game is broken. You can just self-level up in between liberations without fighting anybody. But I'm just interested now to see if you can do it with just 1 item per mech. So let's make 1 torso or 1 leg. Okay. Current level 18. I mean, it's stupidly broken that you can just resupply constantly and make infinite money. Like, I'm not gonna lie here. That is also pretty ridiculous. you do it with just one item? Yeah. Looks like you can. Look, level 19. It's so dumb. Yeah, so this game is totally and utterly broken. And what can the AI do? Nothing. You just level yourself, and then you crush a sector, and then you level yourself again, and you repeat this process until you win. It's actually comical. I mean, what is there to even It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. So now I could just sit down and use my uncommons and actually, you know, make a whole uncommon build with the best gear. That money can buy. And go and win the game. And you know, once you've powered up like this, you can go and fight enemies that are a way lower level than you and farm them for rare parts. So you can get like an all rare setup if you so desire it. And of course the enemy is not going to be able to do anything about it. Just need to farm up supplies by resting over and over again. And then just level your heart out. No problem. I can just go to the workshop and start making like you know, new Nox gear. At level 19. It's ridiculous. It's so broken. Truly. I guess preventing yourself, like deliberately having an underleveled component to prevent yourself from leveling would be the only way to sort of stick to a particular point. But it doesn't matter. You're getting more and more and more powerful compared to the world. The world only updates when you liberate a province. So if you're ever having any trouble, you can just self-level. Because the only time that you might encounter a problem or trouble is when you have just liberated a province and then the world has leveled up with you. It's dumb. What else is there to add? I can of course just go ahead and equip my old gear if I wish. What is there even to say? I'm looking forward to the comments on this one. The game is just ill thought out in this regard. And it's so easy to exploit, it's not even fun to exploit. So the only thing that's holding me back is rare parts. Basically. I could rebuild with uncommons as well, of course. If I so desired. You know what's funny is the over-leveling means that even this rifle, even this like mechs with no nice gear will actually be terrifying. Actually, what I will do I can always rebuild these. Scrap them for the rare parts and build build high-grade weapons at the very least. Start by making a rare Vulcan. Is that a patrol? So I am literally just walking into this battle now with grey gear. Wow, we got adjustable 3. Just because I've still got them, I'll re-equip these shields. Now watch me tear these poor guys apart. Just based on level alone. Not actually having any nice gear at all. Well, apart from the Vulcan gun, obviously. But that's not going to be the key thing. The key thing is going to be the level. These units cannot even jump. That's kind of bad, but anyway. I'll get over it. Oh, look at that. Killed in an instant. Oh, and he was killed in an instant too. He was assault rifled to death in almost instantly. And I took so little damage despite standing completely still. The damage it did take was on the shield. Okay. It's weird. Some kind of bug. Look at this character. This guy is getting pummeled, and it's not mattering. that weird thing where they're super overheating or something, I don't know. Dead. You know, I couldn't have played any worse if I tried. Or have, you know, more inferior gear if I tried. Apart from the fact that I brought this Vulcan along, but it was unnecessary. The assault rifle was killing these guys in just a few hits. Purely based on the level difference. No rare gear. Sadly. But I did get some rare components. And a load of money. Hey, check out the box. Yeah, so just like that, without even trying, I just killed those enemies. I just one-sidedly annihilated them. And I mean one-sidedly. I'm gonna guess that discarding that action from the list is not gonna give me a refund. Come on, little patrol, follow me. I'm just repairing the damage to the one mech that I had stand still like a complete idiot. As if to just drive the point home, let's do a patrol as well. I do need the old Vidar torsos though. As if to prove a point, I'm just going to stand here in a completely stupid position, shooting at non-optimal range. Just to show how much of an advantage the level morphing system, if you want to call it that, how much of an advantage that gives you. I'll have my buddy the Vulcan just devour this guy in a second. Dead. Look at this! He is dead. Like, the bullets that are on the way to him right now are gonna kill him. In fact, he is already ejecting. Level 16 with, you know, nicer gear than I've got. Although Arrow is, you know, the fast kind of gear. But still, it's nice gear. And I'm just stood here shooting these guys, not doing anything intelligent at all. And it's not even a problem. And that's it, he's dead. Shooting at maximum range with almost no accuracy. But because my level is so high, their units are just dying instantly. Boom. I suppose what I really want is Vidar bodies, so I can actually jump around, but I'm sure you guys get the idea. I'm just really disappointed by this. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a deeply flawed, incredibly exploitable system. And the only thing that remains for me to do now is to just farm rare parts and supplies so I can twink out my units. You can repeat this strategy as much as you want. It's not even like that many levels is required to make the battles completely one-sided either. I do like the sidestep actually, it's pretty solid. I've got pretty much infinite common components, so I could get all the correct gear in common if I wanted. Just deliberately include like a low level item to stop yourself from leveling up your workshop anymore. If you're trying to just stay at one level. Because once it goes up, it does not go down. Funny I had a level 15 handgun, huh? Yeah, I just probably have to find a low-level handgun just to bring down the average level. To just make sure I do not exceed 18.5? No. Yeah, 18.4 is probably the highest, right? I want to stay below 18.5 to stay at 19. So that means making the secondary weapon something like that's level 15 to stay at 19. Which these guys have already got because they got level 15 shields. It is dumb. It is dumb. That's all I have to say. That is it for now. I hope you found this episode as insightful as it is stupid. And yeah, I mean, all that's left for me to do is to just polish my gear, as it were. Because obviously, the whole Elbrus equipment is trash. Elbrus gear is not good. The level thing will carry you, but if I'm going to complete the final mission of the game, which apparently you can do at any time you've got a connection to it, this description saying that you have to have all the other provinces is a lie. So basically, as soon as I've geared up with actual quality gear, I can just waltz into the capital and end the game. Which I will do. But I need to farm money first. And at the very least get my weapons in order. So I need replacement machine guns. Find myself a low-level handgun. I need Nox torsos because they've got boost. That kind of thing. But yeah. That is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.